Hopefully I can match that audially. Oh, I don't want you to see my screen. Okay. The new chapter of Bungo Stray Dogs just came out recently, so that is certainly a chapter. And I said to myself, I'm already ranting about it, walking back and forth in my room like a lunatic. I might as well put my opinion out there on the internet for all of the Bungo Stray Dogs on Twitter. I might as well put my opinion out there on the internet for all of the Bungo Stray Dogs fans on Twitter who scare me to pick apart and yell at me and tell me that I'm awful. Please don't yell at me. I thought I also might put out there, before I do this whole rant, how I consumed Bungo Stray Dogs so that they can get even more mad at me. Here's the thing. I watched the first 3 seasons of Bungo Stray Dogs. I was like, this is pretty good. Let me read the manga. So I've been keeping up with the manga. I've read almost all I can of Juan, because it's my favorite Bungo Stray Dogs thing. I love Juan. I adore Juan. I love Juan. I love it so much. And I will actually make more videos talking positively about Bungo Stray Dogs, because I do have a lot of thoughts. I think Bungo Stray Dogs is strongest with its characters. And I think that's very evident if you look at the fandom, if you look at the media itself, if you look at how people consume it. It is not for the plot. The plot of Bungo Stray Dogs sucks ass. I'm gonna say it. It sucks. Especially recently. I have been how long have we been in this arc? Manga spoilers or whatever. How long have we been in this stupid vampire arc? And I've been thinking to myself, I read the new recent chapter. Spoilers, obviously. Dazai dies, Sigma dies, and maybe, Brahm's sword is gonna get removed, while Atsushi is fighting for his life against Vampire Octogawa. If you haven't read the manga, and you're keeping up with the anime, and you just watch this, you're like, oh my god, what is happening? And that's the question I ask myself every month when I read this manga. I am so tired of Asagiri. I am so tired of his stupid fake out deaths, because notice, no one has died in the series. Everyone is a vampire, which established in this chapter can just be reversed. If Dazai just touches them. If he just touches anyone, all of a sudden they're not a vampire anymore. So, I'm thinking to myself, what are the stakes anymore? Because no one has died in the series. Remember when Sigma fell off a building? And he just lived because Nikolai was like, I think it would be funny if we killed Fyodor. Remember when that happened? Remember all the times that Atsushi should have died because someone cut his leg off? Which I'm not saying that he would have. No, I am saying, because he gets his leg cut off in, random alleys. You're telling me that you have your leg cut off in a random alley, and you're like, I'm gonna live this. If not for getting your leg removed, it's for the major affection you're about to get. He had a nail nailed into his foot. You're telling me he did not get tetanus? They were not taking care of him. They neglected him. That's a whole entire other rant about that stupid orphanage, and how everything they said, completely wrong. You're trying to protect him. Okay. Anyways, no one dies in Bungo Stray Dogs. No one does. Remember when Octogawa got his head cut off? I will give it to that one. That was dramatic. Everyone was reading that. I was like, oh my god, Octogawa's head. I was like, what? Shinsekoku, no! I only started shipping them after I saw the latest anime episode. Episode 3. For to date this, I guess. I'm so fucking sweaty. It's so hot. It's so hot. Let me see if the heat's on. I guess I'm just rewelling it. Where the fuck was I? People dying. And then there was everyone turned into vampires. So it's okay, so nobody's dead, right? Nobody's dead. Gin, Higuchi, Tachihara's not dead because he's a hunting dog. Whatever. Freaking. Another point. It's another point. Tachihara Tanizaki. Another point. So I was like, okay, no one's dead. And then when chapter 101 came out, and everyone was like, oh my god, Chuya's dead. I was like, where did you think he was? Do you think he just miraculously survived becoming a vampire? He's not even dead. He's just a vampire. In this chapter, Fyodor's like, if he just touched you, you'd stop being a vampire. Like, what? So, yeah. Dazai was shot in the head. The way I saw that one bullet hole was like, oh, he's just alive. He's just alive. And he kept talking, too. I was like, so he's alive. I don't believe he's dead. I don't believe that anyone is dead until the manga is over. Until this arc is all over, I'm not going to believe that anyone is dead. Like, especially Dazai. I'm just tired of everyone being like, oh my god, Dazai died. I'm so sad. He's gonna come back to life, y'all. It's just like, he's gonna come back to life, y'all. He's not dead. Sigma, maybe, but I don't really think so, actually. Like, there are characters who are made to die, like Karma and Otasaku. Like, you know, like, they don't live long. Like, nobody's gonna die. Like, I saw a TikTok about this, and I don't know if I can find the guy, but, like, it was just a TikTok that was basically like, has anyone died in Bungo Stray Dogs? No one's probably gonna die in the future. And, like, you know the guy who reacts to Bungo Stray Dogs? Like, he was talking about it. He was so right. Like, how am I supposed to care that Otasaku is dying when, like, it's so obvious? It's, like, so obvious. Anyways, point is, the best part of the chapter was when Dazai got shot and he was like, oh my god, that hurt so much! Owie, 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 owie! Dazai, you play too much. That was so funny. And then he was like, let me use my Chuya abilities. I'm gonna pan to the Sokoku shipper. Let me go. Chuya. And then he just shoots him. That was so funny. That was so funny. That's how I know he's not dead. He would not kill. And he's like, this is the moment I've been waiting for. Dazai, you're not dying. And then, and if he does die, y'all can quote me. You can put this all over things. You can blast this, but I don't think he's dead, guys. I don't think Sigma's dead, and I don't think Dazai's dead. Like, no one has died. And it wouldn't make sense for Dazai to be the first person to die. His entire thing is about getting a reason to live. That's like the entire point of his character. That's like the entire point. And he's like, oh, it's because I need a beautiful lady. No, it's because you found worth in the people around you. Dazai, remember the point of your character. See, this is what I'm saying. Bungo Stray Dogs has great character work. Terrible plot work. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. Tell me why we've been in the same arc for so long. They go back. And the way the last chapter this is when I was like done with Bungo Stray Dogs. I was done with Asagiri. I'm tired of you being like, he's a masterpiece writer. His characters, great. I will give you that. Characters, great. And who knows about the light novels that I didn't give a shit enough to read. The manga, the thing that he bases everything off, the thing that everyone is based off of, the plot is ass. Tell me why. This was so stupid. How Sigma's like, oh, I'll trust you for a minute. And then Theodore's like, LOL, I'm gonna kill you. What? It was so stupid. It was so anticlimactic. And like, you can't do plot twists like that. Bungo Stray Dogs, I'll give you some of the plot twists. Sometimes I'm like, that was so twisty. Like when Rampo was secretly getting the gang back together. I was like, whoa, that was so twisty. But like, be for real. Because like, That was the moment everyone had been waiting for. The last chapter, it left off on, we're going to find out what's happened to Fyodor. Also, Sigma's definitely not dead, because we're definitely going to learn what happened to Fyodor from Sigma, like 110%. I just think it's stupid that they lengthened it out by killing off Sigma. It was so stupid, and it was also so stupid that Sigma, a member of the Decay of Angels, who probably knows that Fyodor can kill people with one touch, grabbed his hand. That was stupid. And then if you're like, well, he might have not known. Fyodor might have kept it a secret. That's also stupid. I don't like it. It's stupid. I think it's also stupid. Sigma knows Fyodor. I don't know why they made Sigma stupid for 2 chapters. Why'd they do that? I get it. He doesn't have a lot of life experience. But, like, it was stupid. It's all stupid. It's so stupid. So justice for Sigma. Dazai's probably gonna live. I don't believe you. Chuza is definitely gonna live. I don't know why people are acting like he's suddenly, like, dead. He never was. He's just a vampire, which is obviously gonna not be happening. I'm so tired of this. I am so tired of this. This audio is gonna sound so weird. Oh my god. I'm just so tired of this. I'm so tired. I can't live with this. We can't live with this anymore. I love Bungo Stray Dogs. But also I don't.